Okay, it's been a couple days since that Falcons lost. I just dropped my thoughts. Talked to an old coworker friend of mine. We worked together years ago about the game today, or we talked today about the game Sunday. Um, this is the onside kick we're talking about, and I can take losing. That happens sometimes. I say I can take it. I don't really like it, but nobody likes losing, right? So, you force some turnovers early in the game, and then you play some bad defense. You drop a touchdown pass, an easy one, and then they throw a penalty for 12 men in the huddle when there wasn't. There was some confusion about Julio trying to get off the sidelines on the Cowboys side, but then you can't kick a field goal. So, I mean, you left opportunities out there, and then played bad defense. You're winning by 9 with four minutes and change left. You can't run out the ball, so you kick it. They go boom, boom, boom down the field and score. And then the onside kick happens. You don't recover. They kick a field goal, you lose. Okay. I saw a stat the other day that teams that score 39 points and more and don't give up any turnovers, they have a record of 440-1. So we gave them the one Sunday. So, there's positives to take away from the game. You lost one you should have won, so now you need to win one later that you should have lost, and then you're back to even. So my problem, the onside kick, is it wasn't a good onside kick. It wasn't a good one. And it's not that nobody went for the ball with aggression, and it wasn't that one player didn't go for it. They stood around like they were boxing out a basketball rebound. My problem is they weren't going for it on purpose. And it's not like you had temporary insanity because you're in the heat of the moment and you're on the hand of the team. You called a timeout right before then, I guess, to get everybody ready. My problem is not that one fella didn't know what to do. It's that none of them went for it. None of them did it right. None of them. And they were standing around and then had to go for it when it went 10 yards. It's just, I fail to believe that they didn't know they could grab it. Any kid plays a football video game knows that. These are professionals. You'd think they would know, I need to grab this onside kick, not just let it roll. The kicking team can recover any kickoff once it rolls 10 yards. It doesn't have to be an onside kick. So I feel like, is there any way they didn't think it was going to roll 10 yards, so they're just going to let it be a penalty, not risk picking the ball up? I don't know. I can see maybe that's it. It seems kind of dangerous. None of them went for it. Purposely, none of them went for it. So, at any rate, it is what it is. And it's early on the season. I'm going to give up after 2 games. But to say it was a baffling loss, it would have been characteristic for us to let a team come back and lose. It happens more often than it should. My problem is that none of them went for it. And I've defended Dan Quinn. I like the fella. I think he's heard somebody say once they like everything about Dan Quinn, how he runs the team, he pressing the right buttons, up until the ball's kicked off. And then you don't want him to be your head coach for 3 hours. And then when the game's over, you want to be your head coach again. So I like him, but I can't help you when you do stuff like that. I can't sit there and argue with people that his good points when you do stuff like that. I got nothing to say. That was to say you gave it away. We say that too often for it to apply to this game. I mean, you gift wrapped it, and they didn't have to do anything. We handed them the game, said, "Here, take it." I don't know. Baffling. Fortunately, I don't hate the Cowboys as bad as a lot of people. That's one of the more hateable teams, apparently. It's not like you did that to the Saints or something. That would have been bad. But at any rate, I guess I'm done talking a minute. Thanks.